But ask the animals what they think. Let them teach you. Let the birds tell you what's going on. Put your ear to the earth, learn the basics. Listen, the fish in the ocean will tell you their stories. Isn't it clear that they all know and agree that God is sovereign, that He holds all things in His hand? Every living soul, yes, every breathing creature. Isn't this all just common sense? As common as the sense of taste? For over 20 years, Bethany Wilderness Ministry has been facilitating this kind of experience highlighted in the book of Job. Through backpacking trips, day hikes, urban hikes, and so much more, we're learning to listen to the story that God is narrating through creation, to that still small voice of the Spirit.
Jill and I came to Bethany in 1996. Richard and I had a connection with the Wilderness. I guided for a couple of ministries up in Canada. And we talked off and on for several years about starting up a similar thing for Bethany. I don't think Bethany's called to have another outdoor program. Seattle has plenty of those. When pursuing Jesus is at the core of the trip, can be much more than just another fun adventure or a post for social media. It can be life-changing.
When I reflect on Job 12, I think the truths in this passage are just so clear in the outdoors that every rock and tree and animal has been created by God with a specific purpose, and that it's all been orchestrated into this beautiful ecosystem that is there for us to enjoy. And it's just an opportunity to come back to the feet of Jesus and to just be in God's presence.
One that comes to mind was an early season hike, and as we got higher and higher, the snow got deeper and deeper, and we finally make it to the lake, and it was beautiful. But I wasn't sure what our hiker was going to take away from this trip, whether she had enjoyed it or not. But the next week, my co-lead and I each got a letter from her saying how that very week she had been experiencing a crisis of faith. And after seeing the fellowship and the faithfulness, it changed the direction of her life. And she actually eventually became a leader in the ministry and a very good friend as well.
I think for anyone in an urban setting, we can set ourselves up so that we don't need God. And the Wilderness quickly reminds us we are not in charge. And God is not a construct of the people who need help. God is real.
We're being taught out there that the wilderness is God's choice nursery to sow seeds of transformation into the lives of His people. Join us in celebrating 20 years of listening to and learning from the Creator. We hope you'll join us in this classroom of discipleship and adventure as we continue to facilitate transformational encounters with Christ, community, and creation for the next 20 years.